This is an update of some of the rollouts that are happening at airports around the world and also within the US empire around biometric theft and facial recognition technology. Note, this is not airport security, it is at the airplane boarding gate itself. I've been witnessing these types of facial recognition kiosks around the world for several years, but in the United States, they are ramping them up. In typical empire fashion, there was no clear indication of being able to opt out or the fact that it is voluntary. There was, however, this video that was playing in a loop above the desk that shows you if you have your face scanned and it is successful, then you go through the gate. But this next part is the one that I want you to pay attention to because it's going to be helpful for you if you want to opt out. If it tries to scan you and it fails, then you actually have the option to instead bypass the gate technology and go to an agent themselves. There's always an agent somewhere. Even if it just looks like there's machines, there's always an agent somewhere. Because think about it, if someone just tried to go through without the biometrics and without showing your passport, someone would swoop in for sure. So they're around. And in fact, it says in CBP and TSA planning that they plan to have machines on one floor and the agents hiding somewhere in the background. So this is an eventual plan anyway. When I was boarding, I told the agent in advance that I wasn't going to be going through this gate. So they made space on the side, which they already had because they had accessible entry, which mind you means that the biometric gates are not accessible. And I was able to board as usual with just showing my passport and not getting biometric scans. So whenever you see these, opt out, always keeping in mind the risk that is put on you if you are of any identity that white, cis, het, ableist colonial culture doesn't want to exist, especially under this regime. Fight surveillance culture and this assumption of consent, which is not really consent. If and when you can, opt out, opt out, opt out.